everybody, it's time to pass another set of one-make races in Gran Turismo 2. Today I have three car makers because I have Nissan, Kaira, and then Mazda, so it will be a nice long episode. Let's begin with Nissan manufacturer. First I'll have to buy something like Nissan Silvia. We have Spec R Aero, and some other stuff too. Okay, I will buy a red Spec R Aero, Nissan Silvia, 250 horsepower. There should be a special tune-up, so I'll have to check it out. Not very impressive, but it will do. So, as always in any other one-make races, racing muffler, maybe semi-racing or fully customizable suspension kit, and turbo, because Silvia's Spec R can be upgraded with turbo. We can get stage 3. Stage 2 is enough. And we even can afford intercoolers, so we have some extra power for this car. That's perfect. Sure, I'll have a lot of cash spend on some not very important stuff, but that's what you get for passing one-make races. And even though my budget will be completely dried out, I can do something with that. So we have Silvia Spec R Aero, kind of modified, have almost 400 PS, so now we can take part in this Silvia and 180 SX Club. Okay, so we have Clubman Stage Road 5. Not bad. Clubman Stage Road 5 reverse. I wasn't sure if Nissan 270R would be permitted here, but as I can see, probably not. We need normal cars and race modified, so no chances for tuner cars like Nismo. Too bad. Money I will spend today for all this stuff. Sadly, I will have to sell a lot of cars. Maybe even a lot of these GT cars. Luckily, I would not need them. Yeah, again, I have some problems with that emulator. I don't know why it happens. My computer ain't that bad. Guess I'll have to check it out again. But beside of that, this competition was very easy. There shouldn't be any problems. Saving game file, as always, just to make sure that I will not lose all the progress here. Okay, so it's time for racing modification. Okay, so I guess we have enough money for this racing modification, but we need lightweight stage 3. So that's another cut of our budget. Alright, now I can see that I am getting short on cash. So I will have to sell some of these cars I got a few months ago. Pulsar Cup might be a piece of cake. Skyline R34 too, because I will get some money for racing modification for GTR. But what about Tommy Kaira and Mazda? Okay, we have again Grindelwald. Reversed Grindelwald. And set of reversed, not only reverse tracks here, but also now we have nice, but in some ways also funny racing modifications for Nissan Silvia. There's one opponent that's trying to get away from anybody. Again, I am spending a lot of cash on modifications, but at least I can chill out and just drive fast. the finish line. Oops. I lost the traction. That's pretty bad for this car. Perfect car for drifting, but if you lose traction, then you're doomed. Okay, so this one make event is passed. Now only 4 to go. When it comes to Nissan, I still have Tommy Kaira and Mazda. I'll get through with it. I'll just need some cash, sell some cars I don't need. Okay, now it's time for Pulsar Cup and Skyline R34 Challenge. So, I guess that Pulsar is a very old car, so I will have to buy it from used car shop. But I can see that we have for ladies, Stasia, GTR, even 4-door versions. I need to get back. What is this? R30? Yes, RSX Turbo. And what we have here? No, this is March Super Turbo. Okay. Looks like I'll have to check out here. Yes, we have Pulsar, Nissan Pulsar from 1997. We even have VCR N1 special series, 2 colors. Back when N1 had 2 colors instead of just white. So yeah, I have front-wheel drive car with 200 horsepower. Just need to apply some stuff. And I can pass a race without any trouble. Then Skyline R34 challenge. Everything should be just fine. I can't afford turbo kits, so I'll have to check out these NAs. But they're very bad. Screw that, I'll just get racing tires. I have some cash left for Skyline R34. And that's good enough for now, but I'll have to sell 1 or 2 race cars I have left in my garage to get some money for the rest of the cars for the next events. At least I can say that Nissan won't make races ain't gonna be a bit of a problem here. So we have Pulsar PCR and 1, which can rev up to 9000 RPMs with this NA tune-up. But also we have Tighty Road as a racetrack. That's pretty good. Not only I have a good NA engine, naturally aspirated engine, but also I can drive fast with just slight modification, and on Tighty Road opponents ain't very difficult. So that's another good thing. The only problem might be the fact that I have long range gearbox. At least I can make this vehicle very fast, and I wouldn't need any customization for it. That wasn't so bad. Oops. Okay, this car have 5-speed gearbox. So if I'll have a chance to get this vehicle fully modified, I would not hit 300 kilometers per hour, but this car have a max speed of somewhere near it. Okay, that was good. Even though I had few N1s as an opponents, that was a good race. Why not? Let's save the game file. Now it's time to buy Nissan Skyline R34. Here's hoping I ain't gonna have to pay too much money for it. Oh, what's this? Nissan Sunny. So like a Pulsar, but this is a sedan version. Okay, we have also Nissan Stasia, but it's not important right now. I will better add Skyline GTR B-Spec, because B-Spec is a little better than this one. Not only, well, you need to pay some cash for it, but I have a feeling that B-Spec is better than normal R34. So I still have some cash left. let's spend these uh, credits, those credits on some good modifications. Even though in Japan they have that strange law, we already had 328 PS instead of 280. Yes. And we can acquire a huge amount of power. But for these races, I think that over 500 PS is enough. Maybe just an intercooler, even though this engine can get heated down so badly. See the suspensions. Yeah, semi-racing should be enough. I don't need fully customizable. And now racing hard tires. I have barely any money. Should be enough for bread and butter, but not for any other stuff. We can acquire 10,000 credits or 1 million yens. That's perfect. And we only have normal style race. And this race takes place on Seattle Circuit full course. That's good. Luckily I got a chance to acquire GTR. If I'll have to buy a GTS-T version, this GTS 25T version, guess I will have to buy another one for GTR maybe. I mean, it looks like I have a good car for 2 events. And then maybe I will just have to buy racing modifications. Some stuff might need to get taken out from this car. Everything should be just fine. Now I will just need to gain some money for Nissan March or Nissan Micra. Damn it. Looks like this turbo kit is very good. Some very good stuff for this Nissan. Sure, in Gran Turismo 3 and Gran Turismo 4 we can have much higher power outputs and better speed, but I can honestly say that in Gran Turismo 2 is not so bad. This R34 actually is pretty fast, even faster than any small R-Tune, S-Tune or anything else you can afford. In fact, I have Nissan Skyline GTR R34 V-Spec, and to be honest, I have a faster version than R-Tune, which was made in 2000. In 2000, because in 1999 there were no Nissan modifications of R34 yet, but at least I don't remember seeing a year label 1999 instead of 2000 Gran Turismo 4, for example. That's why here we have Tommy Kaira instead as a Skyline tuner. Yeah, because Tommy Kaira had some work with these cars. For example, we have Tommy Kaira M11, if I'm not mistaken, which is a modified Nissan March, and we also have Tommy Kaira M30 and something else. Even Tommy Kaira R, which is a modified R34. It's also a good car. Okay, that race was very easy. So now I only have to gain some cash for something else. Okay, this race was very easy, but now I can't let myself go. I have some cash, but I don't think it's enough for March Trophy. Doesn't matter any other events I might have here now. So, again, I will have to sell some of these cars I have here. Some which would not be used anymore, like, I don't know, TRD, preceding model, or some CRXs. Pro 2 or Pro 3 I have, for example. Let's see how much money I can get for Pro 2. Not much. Leave it. For show versions we ain't gonna have much money either. No, not really. Screw that, I'm gonna sell some of these cars because I have a feeling they will not be usable anymore. I have mine Skyline GTR, but it would not be important at all. And sadly, even though I have these Skyline GTR made by Mines, I'm not sure if they would be any good for any endurance. I might just leave Spoon Civic Type R, because it might be a good car. Beside of that, Mines Lancer Evo 5 gets out. If I would have a chance, maybe I'll afford it again this one. Mines Skyline GTR is not important too. I might even have a chance to sell R390, but this road car might be a good one for one endurance, so I will keep it. I also have some cars like R33, but it's still here. I will just keep it. That ain't gonna be much money, but I'll have to sell all of these cars which I already got for one make events, because they will not be usable anymore. This Mirage is not important. So I have Midget. What's this? Okay, we had Mira challenge. And beside of that, not much else to do. Screw that. At least I have enough money for March G from 1999. That should be enough for ZZS challenge. I might just need to do something else. I could try, because I will have to spend some money on modifications. I'll have to check it out later. So, Nissan, manufacturer. We need to afford a new car. Wait. We had March G from 1997. It's a better car than this March Turbo from the 80s. Okay, I have a black version. And now we can just afford a quick tune-up. To be honest, a good turbo kit might be enough. I don't need any mufflers or nothing like that. Maybe even stock tires might be good. This car might be sold one way or another, so let's check it out. Normal style March Trophy. Okay, so we have a competition at Rome short course. Kinda impressive. As you can see, we have only one March Turbo from the 80s. The rest of the guys are driving March 3. And I have a Nissan Micra applied with very good turbo kit. Easy enough. That was a mistake. This opponent is still behind me. That was very simple. And as you can see, there was only one Nissan March Super Turbo. What a surprise. Okay, so now I will just have to get back into Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec, because this is a GTR, modifies to over 550 PS. I can't go to the Go race mode because we won't make races in its city. Let's see how much money I can get from these events. Not so much, but it will do. Normal style and racing style. I will have a perfect car for two events. Again, we have Rome short course, but I have highly modified vehicle. We even have a good old Nissan Skyline KP10, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But beside of that, we have mostly these models applied with RB26 R32, 33 and 34. That's nice. We have our own short course, but make a small difference, we have a reverse version now, which is good. probably my first or maybe second time I'm driving a round shot course. I probably must have forgotten how this corner can get tricky. When I was playing Gran Turismo 3, I got used to how ROM circuit is looking like, but when it comes to short course, sadly, a short version was only applied for Gran Turismo 2. Okay. As simple as it looks like. Type GC10. Yes, from 1971. Beside of that, looks like these modifications I applied for this car are perfect. So now there is a big problem when it comes to cash, and I have a feeling I'll have to sell some of these cars I have. Some race cars I had by passing license exams probably. GTO-LM. What is this car? Tom Supra. I'll have to check out some of these cars I have. For example, I have ZZ3, so I might be lucky now. I have a vehicle for Tommy Kaira event, but beside of that, not much else to do. Okay, this is... Whoa, this is Lotus Europa. I know there might be a Europa challenge, but to be honest, I don't need that vehicle now, so for now, I'm gonna get rid of it. What else we have? Phaeton, which ain't gonna be useful for me at all. I don't remember having a one make even with this car. Trouble Cobra the same. Now we have some cash. I completely forgot about this vehicle. So now I have finally some cash. Maybe I'll get a chance to pass these events I have today. What is this? Celica SS2? Ah, okay. These events I had. So now I need to apply some modifications for this Nissan Skyline and everything should be just fine. Just carrying out useless stuff from this car and then buying a racing modification. Pretty simple. Yes, lightweight, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. And racing modification. We have two versions instead of colors. I can't honestly say which one is good, so I will get this one. At least the silver version is better than dark blue. I also forgot about March Trophy, but I'll get on with it. My bad. Racing style GTR meeting. What a terrible irony. I have short tracks now. Clubman State Road 5 for race modified skylines. A lot of these Nissan Skylines are labeled with BP 9, and I can even say that one R32 have Calsonic, Calsonic label, so it looks nice. I made a little mistake here, my bad. They even kept some modifications for R33 back from Gran Turismo 1. That's good. I don't remember if that Calsonic color scheme was in Gran Turismo 1. I remember red color, but not blue one. Either I got something turned on, or there's something wrong with my computer. Normally, PS60 emulator isn't behaving like that. Alright, so I got almost all events passed. There was even a chance for one Nismo car. Okay, labeled with BP. Fine, whatever. I have some cash. I'm not sure if it will be enough for all these modifications for March Trophy, but I can't say that there would be any problems with anything else. Okay, what else should I sell? Side AT wasn't used at all. Have Tom's T911, which is not important to me at all. Tom's T020, which is not useful for me too, because why? TRD 3000 GT. Yeah, I'm just selling these cars which ain't gaining a lot of profit for me, but to be honest, I don't really care about that. I just don't want to sell some cars that might be useful for entrance events. So pardon me. What is this? Unos Roadster. Would be good for one event. For Mazda. Looks like I had one Skyline GTR R32. Doesn't really matter. Tom's Angel T01. Maybe I'll keep it, at least for now. TRD 3000 GT ain't gonna be useful at all. And Rove BTR2. Because if I'm not mistaken, we don't have any one make events for Roof. Okay, everything else seems to be just fine. Okay. So I can get into Nissan March and just pass these events from Nissan. Just carrying out useless stuff. It's not a big deal. Let's see what they got. Okay, so you just have normal March G, but with some labels and stickers. Not very impressive, but at least I have racing modification to go to this event. I have. We have Rome Circuit but full course this time. Something different at least. And now we have four times Nissan Micra Super Turbo modified, and there are only 2 modified Nissan Micra Gs. Now that's something strange. And also again we have reversed version. The only difference now is that we have full course instead of a shorter one. And because I don't have any modifications applied here, we're making some bit of a challenge. Can't get on with that. That was pretty bad. I will have to pass this race because I have a lot of stuff on my plate right now. I can lose. Okay, this guy is getting away. At least I tried to push him off the road. Okay, now I have a first place and I'll just have to keep it. I can't be under pressure now. Okay. I might just have a chance to keep this first place for myself. Yes, that wasn't very hard. Now I will just need to gain some more cash for events like the challenge and Mazda World Mixed Races. Let's save the game file, just to be sure. So it's alright. Now I will have to get some cash for Kaira and Mazda events. At least for modifications, because I have some cars. Okay, so I finally got all 1 make events for Nissan passed. Now it's only a matter of time when I will have a chance to pass Kaira and Mazda events. Because here I only have that challenge. Only. I can probably race with Kaira ZZ3, but I will have to check out some stuff if this ZZ3 might be useful at all. If not, I will have to sell it and check out what else I can do. So let's give it a try. I have ZZ3 because this is a ZZ challenge. I have a feeling that this ZZ3 might be just fine for this event. So let's just buy some modifications. We can apply any turbo kits, or we need NA tune-ups. We have something, but there is not much power from the turbo because we have a pretty small car, and we can't acquire intercooler, so we have to check out something else. Okay. We have lightweights. Yes, because we have racing modifications. Oh, that's pretty bad. We don't have any racing modifications. Well, okay. Guess I'll have to make a difference here. That's pretty bad. This vehicle can be used for this event. Luckily I bought just some stuff. So let's check out the lineup. So we can only try ZZS. That's pretty bad because if we have ZZ challenge, ZZ3 might be useful. Guess I was wrong. So let's buy all this stuff again. I don't need to buy any turbo kits. I bet that this muffler and racing chip would be enough. And after that I just need to apply racing modification, which would be pretty easy. Let's check out racing modification. Not very impressive, but it's not very bad either. Okay, so we have ZZ Challenge, normal style. I can finally try to pass this event. Seattle short course. That's pretty funny. Alright, so we have ZZ Challenge, but only ZZS is available. Luckily, this ZZS is not such a bad vehicle. It's just a tiny sports car. Something like a Japanese answer for Lotus Elite production. Something like this. There might be a little problem with this one opponent. But luckily, even though I have no driving aid, this ROM tuning and racing muffler can still get the job done. I'll just have to be patient and watch out. That was pretty funny. I got it done. At least this has been taken care of. Let's see how much money I'll have after I buy all this lightweight stages. Rather than in Gran Turismo 3 and Gran Turismo 4. I could honestly say for now that this is not profitable at all. So I will sell all of these cars because I don't need them anymore. And then I will check out some other vehicles which I have left. Suzuki Cappuccino, but it's not an important vehicle right now. Or some piece out of these cars I already got. I will have to check out if there's AutoZam AZ1 for sale at used car dealership, because this vehicle might be very important. We have a lot of vehicles which were race modified, but we don't get any more money out of this. So I guess that was the problem with Gran Turismo 2. I had afforded the TVR grid with Blackpool. Okay, maybe I'll keep it. What else we have? Lotus Esprit V8 GT. Okay. I bought some stuff for this car, but sadly it ain't gonna be useful at all. So at least I got some of this cash back. Okay, there is a Yunus Roadster. I can sell all these show versions because they are not important to me at all. Yeah, they are cool concept cars, but I don't need them. Oh, the NSX is not important too. Let's check out this Pro 3. How much is worth? Not so much. And what's this? Okay, Mugen. I had few Mugen cars. Okay, so I have a feeling I will have to sell all of these cars, or maybe go check out endurance events after I pass these Japanese one-make races. Sadly, it looks like I don't have any choices. I will have to grind some of that cash after I will pass it, but it ain't gonna be broadcasted. That's a shame, but I'll get through with it. Now it's time for racing modification. Okay, so it's time to check out if this racing event could be passed. Luckily I have Apricot Hill Speedway, so this wouldn't be a big problem for me. Reversed Apricot Hill Speedway. See how fast opponents are. Doesn't seem to be very difficult, but I will have to keep an eye on them. Okay, this event was not difficult at all. So maybe I'll have a chance to do something here. I have a strange feeling that after passing this event I will not escape a grind, so I will have to gain some cash to get to Mazda event, so just in case somebody might say I am cheating, I'm just collecting some money to pass more one make events, so I will be back. Okay, so I had a chance to sell some useless cars, which were not very important for me. Maybe I will have to grind some money for the next set of one make events, because I decided to pass them before endurance events, and I will keep it that way. So I just have a good mood to try something like Roadster, but beside of that I might need Mazda RX-7. Luckily for Mazda, we have two events, only 2 of 4 events that have racing modified cars, as you can see. We have RX-7 meeting, Roadster Trophy, Demi Race, and AZ1 Challenge. Couldn't find AutoZam AZ1 yet, but this is not a big problem for me. I have a good feeling about this RX-7 Type RB, Ifini RB, just like in Gran Turismo 1. They come cheap and they are reliable. I just need to apply some stuff. Racing muffler. Turbo, stage 1 or stage 2. Stage 2 would be enough. I don't need intercooler. I only need racing car tires for now. So we have our X7 meeting. Normal style, because we don't have any racing modifications. Or if we have, they are just not important right now. I sold some cars, but I will still have to maybe pass one big event in the meantime between these episodes of Solution from Gran Turismo 2. I'll just have to check it out, how it works out. So we have Apricot Hill Raceway or Speedway, an RX-7 meeting. It's a good feeling when I have enough money to buy modifications and so on. Because if you are passing won't make events before any endurance races, then you're doomed. Just like me. I had to sell a lot of cars just to make sure I can pass all these events. I spent a lot of cash on modifications, and even though I spent too much money sometimes, I just need to be sure that I will win these races. It worked. But now I will have to sell almost all cars I have in my garage. Luckily I have some cars left for endurance races, so I don't feel bad about this. And I can also win back these cars, because if I'm not mistaken, not only championships but event 2 can let you win some cars. If not, I will just pass the championship and check it out. There's not a big problem with that. And that race was pretty simple. What's so funny, we don't even had any old RX-7. I mean those FC generation. Okay. I will have to check out if there are any AutoZams now at used car shop, because I need them now. That's bad. What's even worse, I can't even find this in the lineup. Or let's check out special cars. Like 7 LM edition. Ramia. And we have LM edition from Gran Turismo 1. Touring Kit Aspect LM edition. At least something like that. But sadly, no sign of AutoZam. Okay, so I have Juno's Roadster. And I don't need to apply anything to it. I think it should be enough. So let's just pass those events for Mazda and I need to take a break. Here comes Roadster Trophy. And we have a race on Tighty Road. That's good. Okay, on Tighty Road I have again some problems. Looks like we might have a bit of a trouble. Okay. If they can come and get me, I'll be waiting. At least this car is not so slow that I might lose. In fact, I am still keeping the first place. And I am this close to the finish line. Alright. Now we need to see how much money I will spend on all this stuff. Luckily I got stage 1 lightweight bought already some time ago, so there shouldn't be any problems with the cash. Let's see racing modifications. They are not so bad. They might be useful. Let's see if I can modify this car a bit. That's a strange thing, that you can acquire turbo Mazda Unos Roadster. Sadly, in Gran Turismo 3 you were left with only NA tune-ups, which are looking here kinda badly. Okay, I might take my chances with this. Maybe I don't remember having turbo kits for Mazda Unos Roadster, so my bad. Tires are probably racing, if not, they might still be good enough. I had a race on tighty roads, so now it's time to pass racing style race. So we are going from French Polynesia to Eiger. So if we are racing on Grindelwald, let's see if this turbo kit I got, if it's good enough. Because I'm using my favorite Mazda Unos Roadster NA from 1989. I just got the strange feeling that having a high revving engine, which can have 120 first version of this model, is actually better. I never liked these B Special or something like this. They have some nice colors, but I think that Mazda MX-5 NA with mariner blue color, the perfect one, and also a very popular vehicle. Oh, my bad. Damn it. Yeah, there is one problem with Mazda MX-5. Tends to oversteer when it's very fast. And I forgot that in Gran Turismo 2 you have to buy driving assist yourself in order to have perfect traction and assist and stability. Here I don't have it. Mazda MX-5 is a lightweight vehicle, weighs less than 1 ton of mass, so with these upgrades I got, no wonder this vehicle keeps sliding if you're giving too much trouble. But I got through with this event. I have first place, and I passed this even with race modified Mazda MX-5. That wasn't very hard. In fact, I had some fun, even though this car tends to oversteer and I crashed here and there. Okay, now it's time to check if there is AutoZam AZ1 for sale. No, we have Mazda Unos, Demio and RX-7, but still no sign of AutoZam. Whatever. I'll go pick up Demio Aspect and pass this Demio race, because I have a feeling that this Touring Kit A-Spec would be perfect for this race, for this event. Not sure about race modification though. Or wait, there is probably a racing modification from Gran Turismo 1, so that's something better. And that's a very funny race. We have Super Speedway here. Everybody is driving GL or GLX, and I'm driving Demio Aspect edition, which is almost fully modified. So this race at Super Speedway might be a piece of cake. What else I can say? Passing with this race was too easy. Okay, let's save the game file. This is one of the two chances I have to actually buy this Mazda AutoZam, but it's still not here. There are only Mazda X7, Yunus Roadsters, and Mazda Demio. Damn it, it looks like I will have to check them out. Because I have info that this car can be purchased at Mazda used dealership, because this is a vehicle from 1991. But I can still find it in Mazda Tune Shop. In Mazda used car shop. My bad. Oh, I forgot. You have to get racing modification. I bought all these lightweight modifications, carrying out useless stuff. But I forgot about this racing livery from Gran Turismo 1. Finally something different, Gran Vola East section. These race modifications of Mazda Demio are not so bad, even though these vehicles are very slow. This event is actually pretty easy too. I had this car modified some time ago. I only had a chance to carry out weight and acquire a racing modification. And here you go. This race was as easy as a training school. Now here's hoping that I will acquire Mazda AutoZam AZ1 soon enough. Now let's see if AutoZam AZ1's for sale. No, this is still Uno's Roadster. Looks like I will have to check out until this car come back to used car shop. Somebody might sell it. So there goes about a month in game, but I finally had a chance to check out this used car shop. It looks like, rather than in Gran Turismo 4, we don't have a slight change in used car shop every week, but every 2 weeks instead. So I had to wait about 4 weeks after passing this event. I mean 4 weeks in game. I have 30 days plus, something like that. And finally, after a few weeks in game, I finally have a chance to buy Mazda AutoZam AZ1. Another S-Pack. It have Siberia blue color. We also have, if I'm not mistaken, Calypso red, which is also the only color you can afford if you need to buy S-Pack version. So yeah, I think I should buy this car and finally pass the last event I got. This is what they can call determination, motivation. Okay, I have racing muffler and air cleaner. Now I only need to afford turbo kit. I think at stage 1 is enough. Maybe RAM tuning, just to be sure. I have 117 PS, but I have a good feeling about this. Let's see if we can afford any NA tune-ups. Nope. This is a K car that can only be powered with turbo kit. We don't even have a racing modification if I'm not mistaken. So, final event. I passed the demo race. Anything else? Now it's time for AZ1 challenge. So that will be a nice final event and final race, because we are driving on test course. Okay, at least I have modified car, even though gearbox might be the same. So we had many random tracks, and finally I had the chance to get test course. Luckily I modified this car a little, so I think that I'll drive fast enough and just leave all these opponents, but this race might be very boring and long. At least not that long, like in Gran Turismo 3, when I had spiders and roadsters. Imagine driving Mazda Yunus Roadster on test course. Even though you had 2 laps, 1 lap stands for 3 minutes. And also we have a K car, but this K car have only 8,000 RPMs, if I'm not mistaken, as AZ1 in Gran Turismo 4 had 9,500 or something like that. Also we have a very light car, so driving through this section is not very good. But it's kind of fun race. We have slow car on test course, which is mostly about speed. That actually makes me laugh my ass off. If I'd known it would be something like that, I would buy fully customizable transmission. This car is so light when I am trying to drive through this section, it just pushes me to the grass. I have a feeling this gearbox is crucial. I can slow him down because he also have rev limiter. There was some sort of a challenge, but I had a chance to pass it. Yeah, the only problem was the gearbox. Because beside of that, everything else was just fine. So now I will have to grind some money. And then everything would be just fine. I just need to pass one special championship to gain some money. If I'll get a prize car, I will have to sell it. There should be enough money for Subaru, Honda, but also other manufacturers, because I have one make events also in Europe, in America. So I need to save the game file, check out what is going to be these next few months, because what else I have? Subaru and Honda. Then I'll have to check out European manufacturers, American ones, and then I can move on to Gran Turismo League. There might still be some stuff left, like Gran Turismo World League and even Slicer. So, Let's check out what I got. I needed to spend a lot of time just to afford this Mazda SZ1. But beside of that, I sold a lot of cars. I have barely, I don't know, 25 vehicles. Less than 40, that I am sure. So I will have to gain some cash. Maybe I'll get a few prize cars. I'm not sure. In fact, I don't really care about that because even if I'll pass the game 100%, I can get these cars again. That's a nice Easter egg. So yeah, that's all I had to do for today. Stay tuned for the next video and have a nice day.